General elections are right around the corner. If you're eligible to vote and haven't registered just yet, now is the time to go ahead and get that done. You have 2 weeks until November 24th to register to vote for the November 8th elections. After registering, you'll receive a vote by mail ballot containing several state and local propositions. You'll also get to vote for state and local officials, including senators, governor, assembly members, and more. Mail-in ballots had to be postmarked by November 8th, or you can drop off your ballot in person by 8 p.m. November 8th.
Now, meanwhile, if you have registered to vote, ballots are going out across the state today for the November election. ABC 10's Morgan Reiner covers all things politics. And Morgan, you spoke to Governor Gavin Newsom and his opponent, Brian Dahle.
I did, and I got my ballot in the mail this morning. And those like Governor Newsom and Brian Dahle, Republicans and Democrats, both think they have the winning issues to get you to fill out their names on this ballot. Republicans are going headfirst on issues like crime and homelessness. Democrats are going headstrong on issues like abortion and climate change.
California Democrats outnumber Republicans by 2-1.
I think California is really at a turning point.
California GOP Chairwoman Jessica Malone Patterson said the issues will flip seats red.
What are voters most interested in right now? The high cost of living, inflation, the price that it costs to fill up your tank of gas, to buy groceries.
She told me they're focusing in on key communities.
There have been many communities around our state that we have just ceded to the Democrats. We haven't shown up, we hadn't engaged, and we've neglected them. And so making sure that we're showing up, listening, talking to people about what their issues are, and come to find there's so much more that we agree on than we disagree on.
They opened the first information center in Little Saigon in Orange County for the Asian American community and just opened up 2 more Latino centers.
I take nothing for granted. I've been all over the state of California. We have focused on the issues that people care about.
Governor Newsom told me even though the polls show he will win his re-election, he takes nothing for granted.
And $9.5 billion of relief checks to address the biggest anxiety people have, and that's issues of inflation, cost of groceries and gas. Couldn't be more proud of the CARE Court getting passed. It was a big deal. Put a tremendous amount of political capital on that. The climate package, second to none. There's no jurisdiction in the world doing more now. On climate, drought, wildfires, we had a pretty good wildfire season. I hope you compare and contrast where this wildfire season looked compared to previous ones.
I also sat down with Republican Senator Brian Dahle, who is running against Newsom. He said in pretty simple terms, if you don't like the way things are going right now in California, to, quote, give him a shot. He's been in the legislature for the past 10 years and has had to work across the aisle to get anything done in this Democratic supermajority. More of our conversation can be found online.
And Morgan, what are the key races his party's focusing on this year?
The GOP Chairwoman Jessica Malone Patterson told me they are focusing in on 5 congressional seats, mostly in Southern California, hoping to flip them from blue to red. Now remember, on the national level, Republicans only need to win 5 seats across the country to take back the House.
All right, Morgan, thank you. Here at ABC 10, we stand for you. And this election cycle, our team is giving you all the information you need to cast your vote. That's why ahead of Election Day, November 8th, we are going to communities to find out what issues matter most to you and what resources you need to vote. So take a look. This is where we'll be this week. New Arcade Market and South Sacramento Festival. If you can't attend, don't worry. You can ask us questions by scanning the QR code on your screen.